instructors, staff, family, and friends, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow students. I am humbled to be given the opportunity to speak today. A smart man once said, the more you say, the less people remember. So I'll try to keep this brief. So this speech is going to be divided into 3 parts. For the first part, I will be referring mostly to me. The second part will be about me. And the third part, I will split you into groups of 6 and you will discuss what you think about me. In all seriousness, when I was asked to consider giving the valedictorian speech here at our convocation ceremony, I asked, why me? I asked this question mainly because I thought, how could I represent my entire nursing class, let alone all the nursing students graduating today? What a responsibility. Each of us students graduating today has a story. What brought us to where we are today? What life experiences helped us in this choice of career? Who was our support team through it all? I cannot tell anyone else's story, but I can share a little bit of mine with you. My wife Leanne and I have been married for 17 years, and we have 4 young, beautiful children between 4 and 9 years of age. And they're seated right back there. The 3 boys have various degrees of special needs, and my wife has her hands full organizing the boys' programs and just keeping up with the laundry. 9 years ago, when he was 4 months old, our first son had to have open heart surgery to repair a congenital heart defect. One of the nurses in the ICU was a male nurse, and the way that man cared for my son inspired me to consider the possibility of working as a nurse. But back then it was just a dream, and I continued working as a finishing carpenter. For the past 9 years, I have been the main income earner for our family. But early last year, work in the construction industry began to slow down, and we felt the effects. It seemed that my profession was not going to remain as stable as it once was. I needed a more secure way to support my growing family. So last year, my wife and I made the decision for me to upgrade and do the prerequisites needed to apply for the 2010 practical nursing program. And thankfully, I was accepted. C.S. Lewis wrote, in perfect APA format with 12-point font, double spaced, of course, "You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream." And for my sake, I'm glad he said that. When I was starting out in carpentry at 21 years of age, I never thought that at 41 I would make the decision to go back to school, let alone make a major career change. This program is tough, and it's been a few years since I was in school. The course content was all-consuming and a little overwhelming. The year was intense, stressful, and trying on our personal life, family life, social life, and spiritual life. There were times when we felt like pulling our hair out. But for a few of us, that was difficult to accomplish, right, Ben? There were a lot of friendships made. During group work, some of those relationships were tested. But we all love group work, don't we? Just a show of hands, how many of us love group work? Oh, you do. I can believe I can speak for all of us graduating today that it was an honor to be selected from hundreds of applicants who applied for this program. I heard that there is a long waiting list to get in. You need a high grade point average, and the school has an incredible reputation for its nursing program. In fact, Okanagan College has a 100% passing rate for the licensure exam. Well, at least I hope they still do. Just kidding. Graduating from Okanagan College means a lot to me. The school is it is a well-respected institution. It is recognized for excellence in education, and having top-notch educators, we students are prepared well for our chosen fields. And they have a passion for their subjects. The practical nursing instructors have years of experience in the nursing field, and they have passion for their subjects. They worked hard to help anyone who expressed the desire to learn more or to do better. The instructors used unique ways of teaching, and we have been well prepared for the career ahead of us. Cooperation between the greater community and the college allowed for us to practice our newly acquired skills within a variety of care facilities and hospitals in the area. This partnership shows once again the respect that Okanagan College has in the community and the commitment they have to their healthcare students. It must have taken a lot of patience for some of our preceptors and teachers to help us through each placement. The time and effort required to schedule all the students in all the facilities is really amazing to me. Our hats off to all those involved. The instructors always commented on how we would have to put our lives on hold for a year. I think that most of us here can attest to the fact that we did that. As a result, we were able to focus on our studies. For me and my family, it was like holding our breath for a year. I had been out of school for a long time, and not being a very good swimmer, I felt at times like I was drowning. But our top quality teachers inspired and encouraged us all to keep going, just like good coaches do. This day does not mark the end of our education. Our whole life is a school, an opportunity to become the person we were meant to be. So this certificate that we received today marks a milestone. And if we keep our eyes open for opportunities to learn, we will continue to grow and learn, and ultimately make a difference in the lives of those we meet. We have succeeded today because we have persevered. In spite of many obstacles this year and sometimes the desire to quit, we never gave up. There was sweat, and for some of us, many tears. But surrounded by those who supported us, we were able to reach the goal line. And now, with optimism, we head into our future where there will be more challenges and opportunities to grow and learn. Finally, we can never forget the debt of gratitude we owe to our teachers for all their hard work and support, to our family and friends who sacrificed much this year right alongside of us, to our financial supporters, to the community who walked us through each practicum experience, and to each other. We supported each other and worked through each stage of the year, each test, each certification, and each practicum. To all those who supported us, I say a heartfelt thank you on behalf of my fellow graduates. Fellow nurses, I'll leave you with these words from Mother Teresa, a woman who, through most of her life, worked tirelessly to nurse the sick and dying. In this life, we cannot do great things. We can only do small things with great love. Be proud of everything you've accomplished to arrive at this point today. Enjoy the next exciting chapter of your life, a future filled with continued success and meaning. And congratulations to the amazing graduating class of 2011.